Hello and welcome, this is rooflemonger, and I want to give you just an early look here at Kid Goku, Child Goku, Dwarf Goku as I prefer to call him. Expect the usual combos and tips to come in the next few days, but I just want to give you a quick look right now, and I want to talk about the Power Pole and his Spirit Bomb level 3, because they're both pretty unique stuff, and like, they're just really good. I got nothing else to say other than they're just really good, but first, real quick. Look how small this character is. Oh my god. Like, Kid Buu is Broly, like, compared to him, right? Like, Kid Buu's twice his size. So I can't wait for all the inevitable issues that he causes characters that are big. But maybe he'll cause issues for everybody. Maybe everyone can get to feel the problem big characters have against little characters. I don't know, because man, is he little. Alright, so now let's talk the Power Pole attack. So this is his basic S attack, his basic Ki Blast attack. So he has no basic Ki Blast like shooting fireballs, he instead uses the Power Pole. And as you can see right there, Power Pole's got some range to it. It's kind of the real deal. It's also eminently safe on block. Not that, like, safe on block point blank really matters when you block something from this friggin' far away. But yeah, it's a really good poke. It has a lot of range here. If you want to jump with it too, you can also hit with the tip of it, as you can see here. One thing to note here, the air version, he does not move forward at all versus the ground version, he moves forward just a little bit. They do actually have the same range, but since the the ground version travels forward just a little bit, it might appear to have more range, but you do move forward just a little bit. But either way, even the air version still has really good range, as you can see there. And just so you know, in case you're wondering, well, can you follow up? Well, yeah, you totally get to follow up. You can do kind of whatevs you want from it, right? So when it comes to just controlling neutral, if you don't know what to do, you know, just a Power Pole and assist might be what the doctor ordered if you're just kind of trying to fill some space, because this owns a lot of the screen it's in. The hitbox is pretty appreciable. It's wider than the actual pole itself. Not too much so, but still, you can control a lot of the screen with it, and it's just really, really good. Now, besides the fact you can just eat up a lot of the screen with it and poke with it and, you know, get conversions and the combos and all that kind of fun stuff here, it also has some modular modes. So first up, if you're in the air and hit down and S, you can do the pogo. Now, despite the way the move looks, you actually can't hit them overhead with this. They're totally allowed to crouch block it, so kind of get that out of your mind. But what makes it strong is this. You still have air actions afterwards. So you can do something like this and attack afterwards, especially, you know, if you have an assist or whatever. You can use it to kind of cover their blocks done and go for, like, you know, high-low fake-outs, that kind of stuff, or just keep pressure going. So that's pretty interesting in that way. Also, if you're on the ground, down S also works, as you kind of use it to pole vault. And one thing about this as well, so say if you're full screen and it's an air dash, see I guess it's roughly this distance. If you pole vault and then air dash, you go quite a bit further. So it kind of has the forward momentum, keeping in mind with the air dash. So you can get a little bit extra air dash speed if you're looking just to delay just a smidge. And also you have air control over this as well. So if I hold back here, as you can see, he does not move far back at all. And this is going to be another situation of, say, if we set the enemy to block. So if they're blocking, we call an assist, and all of a sudden, once again, you know, here's the overhead. You know, there's me landing in a low. Here's me almost about to do it, then do overhead timing. I can do this in the empty throw, like all that kind of fun stuff. So definitely it will be a pretty cool part of his pressure game plan. So on the flip, we also mentioned here, we're going to talk about the Spirit Bomb. And yeah, Kid Goku has Spirit Bomb as well. And you might notice something odd here. So we could keep moving, and he was in the middle of it, and he kind of popped up and went down, right? So can we follow up? Well, yeah, we totally can. We can totally follow up. So if we want to do, say, something like super basic here, like that's just a Dragon Rush, we can totally do that. And unlike, say, base Goku, who actually totally can combo into his own Spirit Bomb with some difficulty in very specific combo routes, it's not really a big deal for Kid Goku to combo into Spirit Bomb at all. All you have to do is be able to hit the foe with his reverse Kamehameha. You want to hit him with the first hit, and the second hit, since you can aim it, you want to aim it in a way that the reverse Kamehameha hits with the projectile part, aiming upwards into the sky, and then I'll send them in the air like this, as you can see there. So you can see right there in the inputs, and my inputs are a little sloppy, so please forget that. But yeah, all you have to do is hold the direction, because you can just totally aim this thing wherever, right? So now let's just kind of blend this stuff together. We're going to use a Power Pole, mid-screen hit, convert into damage, and then we're also going to get a Spirit Bomb off of it and keep comboing afterwards. Alright, so we get a power pole hit. We convert off the hit here. Let's vanish and go into the reverse Kamehameha. And now we're in Spirit Bomb mode, and we get a follow-up hit, right? So let's just go a little bit crazy. And just go right into a level 3, and we burned all 7 bars by ourselves. Now, is this the super most efficient combo for damage? Absolutely not. But if you got 7 bars to spend off, you know, a mostly full-screen poke, then hey, might as well go for it. One thing to note here, the double reverse Kamehameha headbutts here into the Spirit Bomb. It'll only switch sides to correct itself when you're kind of in the corner, at least in my early testing. So if you're trying to do it purely mid-screen, it's not going to work so much. You got to be a little bit closer to the corner. At least that's my early testing. Feel free to try it out for yourself. So yeah, that's just some early quick stuff I found with Kid Goku. The Power Pole and Spirit Bomb stuff I think is just two of the more interesting aspects of the character, so I wanted to cover that. Expect the usual combos and tips and tricks to come along very shortly. And until then, my friends, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.